Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this video we're looking at my newest custom, which is the DC character Killer Frost. This is based mostly on her iteration from the Assault on Arkham animated film, but I also got some inspiration from a couple other images I found online, and then just some of my own ideas, I guess. It's mostly based on the animated film though, and that's what my customer asked me for. And we decided to go with the Marvel Legends body because it has better proportions, better overall shape, and good articulation for the most part, other than the hips being somewhat limited. It's a really solid mold, so that's what we went with. So this is mostly the Marvel Legends. Let's see, that was probably Ms. Marvel, if I remember correctly. It was Ms. Marvel. That is her head, actually, that I resculpted all the hair for. So that's the Ms. Marvel head with Ms. Marvel body, and then the lower arms from the elbows down are from, I want to say Scarlet Witch. I think they're from Scarlet Witch. It's been a while since I started the project. I don't remember anymore. But that's what it is, and then, of course, everything on there that isn't just the general body is sculpted, because it was a blank body. That's why it's a good base for customs. I sculpted all of the seams on the tights there, on the boots, the gloves, the torso, the little whatever that thing is on her chest. I sculpted that, and then the hair. So it was a decent amount of sculpting, and man, oh man, oh man, if you do customs, I'm curious if you feel the same way. I absolutely hate sculpting this kind of stuff. When I do it for the Deadpool, I don't actually have to sculpt it. I can cut it and apply it. The seam work for Deadpool, but for this figure it needed to be flat and square, so I had to sculpt it, and boy, that's a pain in the butt. But I think it turned out pretty good. I'm really happy with how it looks now. And then I also filled in the joint pegs for the legs there, just to smooth them out since the arms don't have any. For the chest piece, I just sculpted the middle part and then added the triangle pieces on there and painted it up silver with some gloss blue in there. For the hair, I actually used Super Sculpey because that's much easier to work with, and I needed to have some play in it so that I could actually get it to look right. So I just went at it piece by piece, and I ended up getting it to look the way I wanted to. I had to take a little bit of liberty with the design so that she could move her head around. And then these pieces that hang down here, those are actually soft pieces. They won't scratch anything. I guess can't really bring, there you can kind of see it flexing there. I don't want to force it right now, but those are soft. Here, I'll use my knife to show you. And those are from one of the Figma figures that I reviewed not that long ago, and it just happened that I didn't use them for the custom I was using that figure for, so I cut them up and made them fit this figure since she had that hair hanging down. So now the head's fully posable without worries of scratching or anything like that. As far as the paintwork goes, the boots and gloves and the darker blue here are just kind of like a satiny, almost flat blue. This one here, same finish, but just a lighter blue. And then down here we have actually a really dark gray with like a, not frosty, like a, kind of like an aqua blue dry brushed over it to give it kind of a unique look that the one image had that the customer and I liked, so we went with that. And then he wanted the one hand to have the blue frost effect going on because that's how she is in one of the main reference images for the animated film. All of the lines are black, and then her face has, of course, flesh tones, and then the kind of a bluish eyeshadow and glossy blue lips with some painted reflection on there, but also the gloss to make them reflect. And then the eyes are just outlined in black with a few different shades of blue and some white spots to look like reflections in there. So that's pretty much it. I'm really happy with this figure. I know I'm a little bit biased, but I really like the character design from the animated film, and I was really excited to get the commission for this. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Stick around for some photos here at the end, and make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can see my upcoming figure reviews, custom figures, and other good stuff. And in the meantime, keep collecting.